Hi everyone, welcome. It's so good to be back, I must say. But welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. And I decided that I was going to go into the Christmas stuff, but since yesterday I did a Dior palette, I figured I'd just stick on that train and finish up that. That way I don't have to worry about it anymore. So today we're going to be working out of, and my little dirty fingerprints are all over this one, but this one is the Rouge Trafalgar. Oh, I've really messed that one up, didn't I? Yeah, that's not the right word. I'm pretty sure of it. Trafalgar. Trafalgar? I don't know. It's $8.79 though. And it looks like this. Get them in there. Hopefully they don't fall out, but if they do, it's alright. Like this. There we go. Look at those colors. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what they look like. Oh, they're so pretty. Alright, so I'd created this look here using this palette, and I like it. It's cute. It's different. It's not really the color. Looking at it, I thought it was going to be a little bit different, but it's not what I thought, but I still like it. Let me say it like that. Like, I don't know why I thought it was different, but I mean, technically the shades all go well together. They blend nicely together, as you can see. I did use every shade. So, and today we're going to be using the Sonia G brushes that I purchased. So we're going to go ahead and get started and then I'll talk because we don't need a long video. Ain't nobody got time to listen to me yak. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me do one little thing. There we go. I just want to turn, I got a light above me. I don't know if it really helps or not, but hopefully it does so you can see the shades. You know what I mean? So again, there's no names. I don't know why they do that. But we're going with the top row and that first color. Obviously, there's only a top, a bottom, and a middle color, so it's not really that hard, but you would think that they would have names. And I'm just going to go into the jumbo blender with this, and I'm going to start to create that crease that I need to create, or make this the transition shade, however you want to call it. Remember, I have hooded eyes, and they're old and wrinkly, so, you know, we have to, you know, really kind of maneuver what I do. And again, I'm not a makeup artist, so that makes it even worse. Know what I'm saying? So do I really know what I'm doing? Nope. But here's the thing. Am I even using the right tools? Probably not, to be honest. But if I can create a cohesive look, then I feel like anybody can. Okay, if I can do it, you can. That's my theory behind it. That's the way I feel anyway. Here we go. And how nice is it, y'all? No air conditioner, no noises, no background noises. Like, I'm pretty happy about that. All right, so then we're going to go into the classic crease brush. And I'm going to go into that middle shade, that red shade, burgundy. And I guess that's it. This is more of a burgundy shade, and I don't know why I thought it would be more red. But then I'm not so sure I would want red either, you know what I mean? But whatever the reason, I thought it was going to be more red than it is. But I do like that it's not. And I actually enjoy this color, actually. I was kind of scared of it, not going to lie. Like, it scared me. But most colors scare me, to be honest. There's not many that, you know, don't scare me. Because I feel like if I have a neutral palette, if I mess up, it's like less noticeable. And the thing is that like with me, I know I'm going to mess up. Like I know I am. I'm just doing circular motions and wind shield motions. Because why? I don't know. That's what they say to do. I find myself doing that a lot, like, because I don't know what I'm doing, you know? So I'm taking other people's advice. But then I think what I do is I overcomplicate it because I take so many people's advice for the same step, you know what I mean? I'm going to run a shade under the lower lash line using that same brush. And I am just connecting it. And I do know that because I have hooded eyes, I have to use smaller brushes. And though this isn't that big, I still think it's a little bit too big for my eye, to be honest with you. But it does do the job nonetheless. All right. I think I got it pretty well blended. Let me just darken up. Okay. Then I'm going to go back into that first shade. But I will say, I'm not for sure, to be honest with you, if it's these palettes or the particular brushes I'm using. Because, like, yesterday I used the Wayne Goss brushes with that palette, and oh, it was beautiful, the look. I really enjoyed it. I mean, maybe the look wasn't all that great, but, like, it was still easy to achieve, I guess. And it was decent. You know what I mean? Alright. I think I got them the same. That's the other thing. It is so hard for me to go back and forth like this because, like, I like to do the eyes at the same time, but you can't, or I can't because it'd be too long of a video. We already tried that, you know? And, like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm going into the mini booster, and I'm going into that bottom lash shade. And I'm just going to put this on the outer corner. Just to darken it up some. Okay, and then I'm going to run it on the bottom lash line. But I'm going to try to get as close as I possibly can to the lashes. Again, this brush is not made for this, I know that. But why not, right? I may have went a little bit too much right there. I don't know, really. Sort of just, I always go like this, and it pretty much does fix it, to be honest with you, if I just go like that with the sponge that I was using like previously. I mean, I know you can take concealer. Well, that's nice. And fix it that way, but I find it easier just to use the sponge that I've already used. That way I ain't gotta mess with concealer, because come on. Again, not a makeup artist, so we can only assume the mess that I would create doing that. And again, if you don't know how to put on makeup, don't worry about it. Just do it the way you want to do it, you know? Whatever you think looks good. Because at the end of the day, who are you pleasing? Yourself, you know? I mean, if you really think about it, at the end of the day, it's you. No one else. So, at least that's the way I see it. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I know I do it wrong. You know what I mean? That's no doubt in my mind. But at the end of the day, it's just me. And it washes off. That's the best part ever. If you ask me. But again, nobody's asking me. I get it. Alright. And this end part here don't have to be perfect either because I'm pretty much covering it up. Let's get real. Alright, so then I'm like looking at it and I realize that I need to take this brush here and run the red back under there because I think I liked it better than the darker shade on the bottom. So I kind of take that red and just blend it in there with that one. And then I'm really trying to check here to make sure that I've got this right because, like, I don't want to mess it up, you know? Alright, then I'm going to take the, what is this, can't even talk, soft shader brush. And I'm going to go into the bottom shade, the first color, it's like a purple color. And I'm going to put that all over the lid. And look how pretty this is. I hope y'all can see this. Look at that. And I'm not wetting it. Alright. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like something's just off right now. I don't know what it is though. I can't really see. And again, you can take your shadows however far up you want to go. That's completely up to you on how you want to do that. I like to take them up pretty far, and the reasoning behind it, I want every color to be seen. Like when I look at myself in a mirror, I want to see every shade, you know what I mean? But that's just me. That doesn't mean you have to, you know? And you do what's best for you. Man, I'm liking these brushes. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Then I'm going to darken up that corner just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Not much, but a little. You know, I do wonder, because you know how they say practice makes perfect? Well, I do wonder about that, though. Like, being, because I like to watch newer YouTubers and all, and see their journey, and watch how far they go, and how much they learn over time, you know, and they do get better, the ones I watch, you know, but I do wonder if that would be me too, you know, will I get better with my makeup skills? I don't know. See, I just don't think I would, because I don't have that artistic bone in my body, you know, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, then the last shade I'm going to go in with is this light pink color, and I'm using the flat definer. Again, not wetting it, just dip it in, and I'm going to put it right on my inner corner. Just like that. Nothing more. I did put a liner in my waterline. It was by ColourPop. This one, I think, is what it was. It's almost off of my eyes, though. Joyride. You know, the white one goes on my waterline, and it'll stay all day. I mean, like, I have to take it off myself, you know. But a lot of them just come off. And I don't get it. You would think they'd have the same formula and they all would, like, kind of do the same thing, but it doesn't at all. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is curl my lashes, because the eye look is done now using the palette. And I'm just using a Sephora eyelash curler. Okay. And then I'm not going to use a primer today because I'm just not going to. But I'm going to use the Dior. I got a sample of the black Iconic Over Curl. Now, I've already had these, mind you. The regular size ones. Honestly, they're probably, I need to toss them. They're probably expired. But I got this new one as a gift at us, you know, buying something from Sephora. Alright. Okay. And then for the bottom lashes, I'm going to use my Kevin Kwan. I don't know how to say his name. Kevin Kwan. I don't know. I'm going to say Kevin Kwan. The Volume Mascara. And it's a tubing mascara. And I'm putting that on my bottom lashes because Lord knows no matter what mascara I put down there, if it's not a tubing, it just goes everywhere. I do the same thing again, you know. I did that on the other eye too, y'all. You'd think I'd learn, but I didn't. Then one more coat of on the top lashes and we are done. And I'll get that off and by then it should be dry. And I do like this mascara. It does hold my curl nice on my lashes. And it does give me length and stuff. And again, I've been using a lash serum because if not, my lashes were horrid before that. I'm not gonna lie. And the serum I use is that Grande Grande Cosmetics, I think is how you say it. There we go. So though it seems like it took me forever to do this look, it really wouldn't. If I'm not talking and I'm just going like bam, bam, both eyes at the same time, like it's fairly quick. And it's more accurate too, FYI. But when I have to film it, I get nervous and jittery and talk, and so then it takes me a little bit longer to do my looks, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know? But I at least want to show you guys, you know, without editing and fancy lighting and all the fancy crap, basically, that, you know, some of these palettes really do work and they're good. But some of them, no, they don't. You know, basically sometimes I feel like some of these palettes, only a makeup artist can make them work, you know? But don't get me wrong, there's some that are good, like this. You know, this palette is good. Yesterday's palette is good, you know? There are those few that are not few. The flops anymore are far in between, to be honest with you. Because most of the time what you're deciding upon is A, is it your color story? Is it something that you like? B, do you support that brand or whoever, the influencer, whoever's putting out the product? And then, you know, is it user friendly? So, I mean, those are basically the 3 steps anymore, because most people aren't putting out crap because they know, you know, it's not going to get bought. You can't trick the consumer anymore, you know? There's too many people out there giving advice and giving their opinion. But every now and then, you know, it happens. One gets by or something, but it's very far in between. I'm not going to lie. Alright. I feel like that's the best it's going to get, really. You know what I mean? You know how when you just get there, you're like, it ain't going to get no better. You know what I mean? This is how I'm feeling right now. Like, this is it. So we're going to stop and we're going to leave it alone because we all know me and I'll continue and I'll mess it up. We all know this. Alright. So this is the final look. And there went everything. I think it turned out pretty good, to be honest. I mean, I'm not a makeup artist, so this is just me playing around basically with it. And if I can create a look, you know, trust me, you can. And again, you don't have to use all these shades. I used them just so you could see them, you know, the actual color and all that good stuff. But you don't have to. You can just use 1 or 2. But I personally like the palette. I like the color story. I personally like the yesterday's palette too. So, you know, we got 2 more palettes, I think. I don't know. Maybe 1. And then I got a Chanel palette. Like, I'm so eager to test that, but I want to do it on camera first. But I did get a Chanel palette because everybody talks about it. Like, I want to know, is it worth it? But again, this is the palette we played with today, right here. It's the 879. And it's beautiful. And I got this one from Nordstrom. And I think that's all I got for you today. Yep. So I'm trying to post, like I said, more frequently for you. I do apologize for the lighting and stuff, but you know what? I want this to be, you know, personal. Like, my friends are in my room, we're playing with makeup, we're talking about it, we're getting ready to go do something, that type of thing. You know, that's the setting here. And I like that. And I don't want to change it. At all. I don't want to edit. I don't want to do any of that. I want you to see it step by step by step by step. That way you know, with your own eyes, that there's no lights, camera, action type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to see it and that's that. But I do hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe and ring the bell and hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. Like I said, I'm slowly getting in the groove of, you know, uploading more for you. And I got a bunch of other things and palettes I'm so excited to show you. And we'll see together if it's any good or not. And if it's worth your money. Because why spend your money if you don't have to? I don't see a point in it. So with that said, stay safe, stay healthy. If you go out, wear a mask. I know, I don't like it either, but I do it. So, and I will see you maybe tomorrow or in my next video. Bye.